seen like the biggest changes the last few years?
So lots of different conversations in that. My number one biggest change that I've seen, not only as a broker owner, is as a real estate agent for a decade in this market, okay? So as a first-time real estate agent in 2014, we were climbing out of the 08, okay? So 2008 crashes, what were there, 1,000 real estate agents if we were lucky in the entire Knoxville market at that point? Maybe a same 1% is actually producing, so kind of the same situation we're in now, just inflated numbers. We're crawling out of that in 2014. We're still seeing a lot of foreclosures and short sales. So I'm cutting my teeth on door knocking, cold calling, open houses, begging buyers to buy houses, looking for seller concessions, learning how to negotiate property, learning scripting, learning really, again, the cold calling, door knocking situation. You learn how to lead generate. We were taught how to lead generate. Our training was different. And then we have a couple of really great years, right? COVID happens, okay? So COVID just absolutely destroys everything. End of story, period. I enjoyed it because I was literally traveling 50 out of 52 weeks a year training, right? I was an international real estate coach. So I was happy to be home for a little while, okay? That was the only thing that was good about that entire situation. We were ticket takers. Real estate agents of all ages regardless took their licenses out of retirement. New agents said, I'm not going to college, I'm out of high school, people are making hundreds of thousands of dollars, I'm gonna do this. As well they should have, that's just good business sense, right? But the training was gone. There was no more training. So now we are 5 years out of COVID, and these agents have 5 years of experience in a market with no training. And it's no one's fault that there was no training. You can only train so much online. You can only get people so involved on a Zoom call. Not only were the agents not trained, the market wasn't trained. Sellers weren't trained to negotiate properly. They just wanted as much money as they possibly could get, as fast as they could get it. Agents were getting it for them. They don't care who they hire. Hire anybody. Now you've got agents out here making $300,000-$400,000 in a market they should be making $50,000 to $60,000 in, because that would have been a harder market for them. I'm happy for them. They're going out and buying their first investment properties, their first large purchases. So they're fueling this economy. And they have just enough saved up where now they're still here in this economy. They're still untrained. So we are negotiating with experienced agents who have a lot of experience in negotiation with experienced agents with no training. And the sellers are starting to become retrained. Now we have to retrain the buyers. Thank you, NAR. Thank you, DOJ. So now we are in the situation where you have a major amount of experienced agents, because at 5 years, if you stuck it out this far, you're experienced, regardless of how you earned that experience. So that's changed. The training has got to get back to the basics of training, and the conversations need to go back to scripting, understanding door knocking, understanding how to really pull off a 7-day open house, which is, it should be 7 days. Okay, I checked this morning. There are 147 open houses in our MLS today for this weekend. A year ago, there were 4. Right? How many of you were trained on a 7-day open house? I know Brandy and I were, right? So these are the conversations that need to change. This is what has changed. This is the continuous change.